Namaste. Tvameva mata cha pita tvameva. Tvameva bandhu cha sakha tvameva. Tvameva vidya dravinam tvameva. Tvameva sarvam mama deva deva. Welcome to Mitra's classroom. I am Shahana Mitra. In Mitra's classroom, we all will be learning the English language, English grammar topics. The English grammar topics of Wren and Martin will be explained effectively. English grammar is the set of structural rules of the English language. These rules govern how words, phrases, and sentences are structured. Wren and Martin is considered to be the best English book for English grammar. In this video, the first 4 chapters of that book will be explained effectively. Chapter 1. The sentence. I hope everyone is able to see it properly. When we speak or write, what do we use? We use words. And so a sentence needs words and it has to be structured well. When we write a sat corner, in Little Jack Horner. Can anyone understand anything about this sentence? Do you all agree this sentence is proper? No. So the sentence has to be structured so that it is understood. It makes sense. So what shall we write? Little Jack Horner sat in a corner. Little Jack Horner is a name of a person. Sat, what he is doing? He is sitting. Sat in a corner. So this sentence makes complete sense. So this is a complete sentence. There are 4 types of sentences. First one is declarative. One more name of declarative sentence is assertive sentence. Second is interrogative. Third is imperative sentence. And the 4th one is exclamatory sentence. So we will see what are these sentences and which sentence is for what. Now we will see kinds of sentences. There are 4 types of sentences. By hearing or by reading the sentence, you will understand that those sentences fall under which category. Okay, first one is declarative sentence. This is also called assertive sentence. Here we will mention it as declarative sentence. The second one is interrogative. Whenever any question is asked, those sentences fall under interrogative sentence. The third one is imperative sentence. Imperative sentences are those sentences when we make a command or when we request someone, the sentences used fall under imperative sentence. For example, sit down, stand up, close the door, please bring me a glass of water. These all sentences are called imperative sentence. And the last one is exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence ends with exclamation mark. What are these sentences? These sentences are when you make sudden emotion, when someone is hurt, when you are happy, you say, "Wow, we have won the match." You show your emotion. When you show a strong emotion, when you speak words, when you say a sentence, those sentences, they fall under exclamatory sentence. Okay, so I hope you all are able to understand. Now we will see couple of sentences to clarify if the sentence is declarative or interrogative or imperative or exclamatory. The first sentence is Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. This sentence is saying something. Sat on a wall. Declarative sentences say something. It doesn't ask question. It doesn't order or request, or it just simply says something. For example, there are many sentences. For example, there is a boy playing on the playground. It is a declarative sentence. I am having my lunch now. This is also a declarative sentence. Now we will see the second one. The second sentence is interrogative sentence. Where do you live? You are asking someone, where do you live? So when you ask a question, that sentence is called interrogative sentence. Then we will see sentences which fall under imperative sentence. Be quiet. You are saying directly to a person, and you are asking, you are telling, or you are ordering, be quiet. Have mercy upon us. These two sentences are imperative sentences. Have mercy upon us. Now we will see exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentences end with an exclamation mark. Okay, so the next sentence will be an exclamatory sentence. How cold the night is. How cold the night is. That means you are feeling cold and you are showing a strong emotion. It ends with an exclamation mark. The next is, what a shame. Someone did something bad and you are feeling bad about it. And so you are saying, what a shame. You're showing strong emotion. Emotions like anger, love, hatred, all when you speak something, you tell a sentence, those sentences are exclamatory sentence. Now we will solve some, we will do one exercise. This exercise is not there in Wren and Martin, but we will do this so that your query about which sentence falls under which category will be clarified. Here are some sentences given. Now we have to identify the type of each sentence. The first one, the Nile is a river in Africa. Yes, you guessed right. It is declarative sentence. The second one, it's asking a question. When is your birthday? It is an interrogative sentence. Third one, close the windows. It is ordering someone or asking someone to do something. So it is an imperative sentence. The fourth one, what a beautiful bird this is. Maybe you have seen this bird first time and you are so happy or so amazed to see. You're showing emotion. This is an exclamatory sentence. The fifth one, please let me rest for a while. Yes, you guessed right. This is an imperative sentence. The last one, we are traveling to Chennai. It is saying something. I am eating my lunch, as I've told you. She is watching a movie. These type of sentences are called declarative sentences. We are traveling to Chennai is a declarative sentence. When we make a sentence, we say something about someone or something. So, and every sentence has two parts. One part is the subject of the sentence and the other part is called its predicate. The part which names the person or thing we are speaking about in the sentence is called the subject. Okay, it may not be only the person, it will have some group, it may be one word or it may be group of words, and the rest part is called the predicate. The predicate usually has the verb in it. Usually the subject comes in the beginning, but in some sentences the subject can come in the middle or at the end also. We will see some sentences where subject comes not in the starting, in the beginning, but it can be in the end, or it can be a group of words. For example, here comes the bus. Here comes the bus which you were waiting for. Here comes the bus. So here in this sentence, the subject is the bus and it is at the end. So we will see in other sentence also. Sweet are the uses of adversity. This sentence means that if difficult times come, it teaches us something, or we get some positive reward after going through the difficult time. And it was said by Shakespeare. Sweet are the uses of adversity. Adversity is noun here and the subject is the uses of adversity. It is not one word. Here it is a group of words. So, and the subject comes at the end. Now, I will tell you about imperative sentence. What will be the subject in an imperative sentence? For example, sit down, stand up. These sentences you tell directly to the person or a group of people or some people. You say directly, sit down, stand up. So the subject will be you. You in a singular way, or you, it can be plural also. Many people involved, you are saying directly to them. So when the sentence is sit down, here if you are asked what is the subject is you. Subject will be you and the rest part, because it is being told directly to you, and the rest part is the predicate. Here the subject is the bus and the rest part here comes is the predicate. The uses of adversity is the subject and the rest part is the predicate. Here sit down is the predicate and you is the subject. When I say thank him, it is also an imperative sentence. Thank him. So here the subject is again you and the predicate is thank him. Am I clear? Okay. Now to get a more clear understanding, we will solve the exercise. The first sentence, the cackling of geese saved Rome. Here the subject is not only the geese but the cackling of geese. What is cackling? Cackling means an unpleasant sound, loud sound or laughter is the meaning of cackling. The cackling of geese saved Rome. The cackling of geese is the subject and saved Rome is the predicate. The second sentence, the boy stood on the burning deck. Whom are we talking about in this sentence? We are talking about the boy. So the boy is the subject and stood on the burning deck is the predicate. Okay? And in the third sentence, Tubal-Cain was a man of might. Here we are talking about Tubal-Cain. So Tubal-Cain is the subject of this sentence and the rest is the predicate. Stone walls do not make a prison. Stone walls do not make a prison. So this is about stone walls. So stone walls will be the subject and do not make a prison is the predicate. The singing of the birds delights us. How do we get the delightment? By hearing the singing of the birds. So here in this sentence, the singing of the birds is the subject. Miss Kitty was rude at the table one day. We are talking about whom? Miss Kitty. So here in this sentence, Miss Kitty is the subject. He has a good memory. We are talking about someone, and the one whom I am telling this, he has a good memory. The person knows whom I am talking about. So here, and so we are using the pronoun he instead of the name. So he is the subject in this sentence. Bad habits grow unconsciously. What are we talking about here? What grows unconsciously? Bad habits. So bad habits is the subject in this sentence. The earth revolves round the sun. Here the earth is the subject. The 10th one is nature is the best physician. Nature is the subject in this sentence. Edison invented the phonograph. Edison is the subject in this sentence. And the rest, invented the phonograph, is the predicate. The sea hath many thousand sands. The sea in this sentence is the subject, and the rest, all the words are predicate. All combined, this is called a predicate. All the words, the group of words. We cannot pump the ocean dry. We is the subject, cannot pump the ocean dry is the predicate. Borrowed garments never fit well. So it is about the borrowed garments. So borrowed garments is the subject here. Never fit well is the predicate. These sentences are taken from Wren and Martin, and we are solving the exercise. The early bird catches the worm. The early bird is the subject, catches the worm is the predicate. All matter. I shot an arrow into the air. Who shot the arrow? I shot an arrow. So the action is being taken by me. In a sentence, when you will see, the action is taken by whom or what. That thing or the person or the people will be the subject. Here, I shot an arrow into the air. So, I is the subject and rest all the words is predicate. A barking sound the shepherd hears. Now, in this sentence, please pay attention. A barking sound the shepherd hears. Who is doing the action? Who is hearing it? The shepherd. So the shepherd is the subject here. The subject can come in between or at the end. So when I will write here a barking sound the shepherd hears. Here, this sentence can be changed into the shepherd hears a barking sound. So here in this sentence, the shepherd is the subject and rest all a barking sound and hears is the predicate. Am I clear? Okay. Now on the top of the hills live a hermit. This is the last sentence. On the top of the hill, live is the predicate and a hermit is the subject in this sentence. Now, after this, we will see what is the phrase and the clause. What is a phrase? A phrase is a group of words. In a sentence, a phrase is a part of it which consists of a group of words which makes sense but not complete sense. Okay, now we will see few sentences. The phrases are group of words in sentences. Okay, and which make sense but not complete sense. In this sentence, we will see what are the phrases in these sentences. The sun rises in the east, here in the east. But if you take out the sun rises, in the east does not make any sense in if you tell it without the sun rises. So phrases in the sentences make sense but not complete sense. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. On a wall is the phrase in this sentence. There came a giant to my door. Here to my door is the phrase in this sentence. It was a sunset of great beauty. We are seeing the phrase takes from the preposition. See, the tops of the mountain were covered with snow. Of the mountain is the phrase here. Show me how to do it. How to do it is the phrase in this sentence. We will see what is a clause. Here are two sentences. In the first sentence, it is written, he has a chain of gold. In the second sentence, we find that it is written, he has a chain which is made of gold. What is the difference between the two sentences? The first one, he has a chain of gold. Of gold is a phrase. But when I say he has a chain which is made of gold. So, which is made of gold is a clause. Because here we have a subject, which is the subject here, and is made of gold is predicate. In a clause, you will find subject as well as predicate. So we will see few more sentences where clauses are used. Here you can see 3 sentences. The first one, people who pay their debts are trusted. So here, people who pay their debts are trusted. Who pay their debts are trusted is a clause. Who is the subject and the rest all is the predicate. Next one, second one. We cannot start while it is raining. While it is raining is a clause. It makes sense, it is raining. Here, while is a conjunction which is joining the two sentences. We cannot start while it is raining. And it is the subject and the rest all is predicate. While is predicate, is raining is predicate. If the subject comes in between of a sentence, the words in the left side as well as in the right side will make the predicate, will be the predicate. In the third sentence, it is written, I think that you have made a mistake. You have made a mistake is the clause here. You is the subject and the rest all is the predicate. Have made a mistake is the predicate. Now we will see the chapter 4 of Wren and Martin English Grammar, High School English Grammar. Chapter 4 is the parts of speech. The first one is noun, second adjective, the third one is pronoun, fourth verb, fifth is adverb, sixth is preposition, seventh is conjunction, and the eighth is interjection. Going ahead, we will learn about all the parts of speech effectively and elaborately. In the next upcoming videos, we will learn about nouns. Till then, goodbye, take care, namaste.